Okay, this is question number 9. Question number 9, where we are given a series of number in GP, and with the help of this, we have to prove that the given statement is true. That means the sum of n terms of this given GP is equal to this.
Yes, sir.
Is it alright?
Yes,
this
sir.
is the question. So, now when we begin the question, we look at the GP, and in the GP, because the last term is given, so we will go for formula number 2. Right? That formula number 2 is Sn is equal to Lr minus A over R minus A. R minus 1. So, using this formula, we will be able to prove the given statement. Is it okay? Now, in order to use this, we need to have the value of L, the R, and the A. If we can have all these three things, then we will put it in the formula and we will calculate and we will see whether we get this result or not.
Yes,
Is it okay?
Yes.
So, L is the last term, and the last term of the given series also is given as L only, so there is nothing to do, we can just take it as it is.
Yes, sir.
A, the first term, and that first term is also given as just A, so we can simply copy and paste A for A. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
Only now we are left with R, and R is what? The common ratio. So we know how to calculate the common ratio. We always select the first two terms. We can take any two consecutive term, but we always go for first two term because that used to be always easy. So using that concept, we'll calculate the value of R. This is the first term, B over A. There is no calculation also, because these are all in terms of variable, so nothing can be done. So this became your common ratio, and we can use this as it is in the equation and calculate the value of sum of n terms of the given series.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So we can start. Sn is equal to L is L, R is B over A minus A is as it is, R is B over A minus 1. Now we will calculate this part. In this part, this is actually these two are multiplied, so they can be treated as 1. They can be considered as 1. And then this is your another term, which is a whole number. This is a fraction number. So for our convenience, always we used to consider the other also as a fraction number. Likewise, this also we will consider this as fraction number. And now we will start solving it. So this becomes LB minus A square divided by A. Do you understand that how you got A square?
Yes, sir.
Now similarly this one, this will become B minus A over A. Is it okay? Yesterday I said many times that this line can be considered to be division if above or below this is any fractional number, so that we can change the division into multiplication. And then when we do it, it becomes as LB minus A square divided by A into A over B minus A. Now this and this gets cancelled, and finally you have your answer LB minus A square divided by B minus A. Did you get the result?
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
we can say it is true.
Yes, sir.
Is it done?
Yes, sir.
Question number 10. Here we are given nth term of a GP. We are given nth term of a GP, and we are giving it in this format. And Tn is equal to 2 to the power 2n minus 1 divided by 3. So we are given the nth term of the GP by this format. Is this okay? Now the question says, with the help of this, find the first 3 terms of the series and also sum of 10 terms of it. Find the first 3 terms of the series and also find the sum of first 10 terms of the series. There are 4 things we have to calculate. First of all, we have to calculate first 3 terms of the series, and then fourth, we have to find out sum of 10 terms of the series. Is it okay? So finding the first 3 term of the series or finding any term of the series is very easy if you are given the nth term. If you are given nth term, because you want to find the first term of the series, you put the value of n as equal to 1. Simplify, get it. If you want the second term of the series, put the value of n as equal to 2, calculate, get it, done. It's very easy, no?
Yes, sir.
So since we are going to calculate the first three terms of the series, that means T1, T2 and T3. We will be first of all calculating these three things. First three terms of GP using nth term formula. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So we are keeping the value of n as equal to 1, we are getting first term. Then we take n value as 2, we get the second term. Then next time we will take n value as equal to 3, we'll get the third term. It's very easy, no?
Yes, sir.
So the first term we will calculate when we put n as equal to 1. So your first term will be equal to 2 to the power 2 into 1 minus 1 over 3, and this will be 2 to the power 2 minus 1 over 3. This is equal to 2 over 3 because this will become power 1, and so we don't need to mention it.
Yes, sir.
This we can have first term of the GP. Likewise, second term, when n is equal to 2, then you will get the second term. So T2 is equal to 2 to the power 2 into 2 minus 1 divided by 3. This is 2 to the power 3 divided by 3 is equal to 8 over 3, became the second term of your GP. Done?
Yes, sir.
And likewise, we can calculate the third term. Third term, T3 is equal to 2 to the power 2 into 3 minus 1 divided by 3. This is 2 to the power 6 minus 1, 5 divided by 3. 2 to the power 5 is 32 divided by 3. And this is how you got the first three terms of the GP of the series. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Now what we are going to calculate is sum of first 10 terms of the series. Sum of first 10 terms of the series. Now we are going to calculate. Is it okay? For this we will use the formula Sn is equal to what? Sn is equal to A into r to the power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. This is the formula we are going to use to calculate the sum of first 10 terms of the series. Is it okay? Yes. Now, to be able to use this, we have to have the value of A, R and N. Since we are going to calculate the sum of 10 terms of the series, that means the value of N will be 10. A, the first term, that we have already calculated, and it is equal to 2 over 3. So, we are only left with R, and R is the common ratio. So, again we will take any two consecutive terms and we can have the ratio. And always we go for first two terms. So we are calculating only the value of R. R is the ratio of this is to this. So 8 over 3 over 2 over 3. This division will change into? And therefore 8 over 3 into 3 over 2. This cancels. 2 for the 8 and the ratio is 4. The ratio is 4. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now after this we are going to calculate the sum of first 10 term of that series. Is it okay? So S10 is equal to A 2 over 3 R 4 to the power 10 minus 1. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Divided by R minus 1. That is 4 minus 1. Is everything going well?
Yes, sir.
This then becomes equal to 2 over 3. Then I will, okay, first of all, see this part. This is 3. This part will be 3. And above this line we have a fraction number. So this division will change into multiplication. That means this number will go upside down. This 3 over 1 will become actually 1 over 3. So I can write it here as 1 over 3. And then in the bracket 4 to the power 10 minus 1. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
This number is because it's quite big. This number is quite big, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So if you want, you can calculate, or if you want, you can leave it as it is also. It's up to you. Okay? Can you tell me what is the value of 4 to the power 10? Can you tell me the value? What is the value of coming? Tell me. 1048,576 minus 1. Is it okay? So in place of that minus 1, can I write it directly as 5? After this, we can multiply this by 2 and then divide it by 9. You get the answer. Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
So that answer you will do it by yourself. Any question?
No, sir.
Thank you. Question number 12 is very simple question. The question number 12 says that the difference between the third term exceeds the second term by 6 and second term exceeds the first term by 9. These three terms are in GP. And we know how to write the nth term of a GP. Using that concept, we can replace this T1, T2 and T3, okay, and get some equation. So this T3 can be written as AR square, then this T2 can be written as AR, and this is equal to 6. Likewise, this we can write as AR, this is as A is equal to 9. Is it okay? When we did so, we found some similarity, some like terms. So that like term we will take out. This will be AR out, and then this is R minus 1. This is equal to 6. And this will become A out, AR minus 1. This is equal to 9. We can name this as equation number 1 and this as equation number 2. We are going to simplify equation number 1 and equation number 2 to find the value of A and R. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Since the equation number 1 is of higher order, so we will try to divide equation number 1 by equation number 2. So we will say dividing equation 1 by equation 2. What do we get? AR into R minus 1 is equal to 6. Left side, A into R minus 1, and right hand side we can have 9. If you do this, then you will see that these are like terms, they will cancel. A is also similar, so A also is cancelled. Then these two numbers as common divisor, 2, and this is 3. Here what is left is only R. So this implies your R is equal to 2 over 3. By simplifying, we got the value of R. With the help of this R, we can now calculate the value of A. In the question, we have to find the first term, the common ratio, and the sum of first 10 term of GP. AR is already calculated. Now we are going to find the value of A. For that, we can put the value of this R in equation 1 or in equation 2. Is it okay? I think this equation number 2 is more simpler, so better we'll go for equation number 2. So we'll put the value. Putting value of R in equation 2. A is as it is. R is your 2 over 3 minus 1 is equal to 9. Now when you simplify this part, it comes as equal to A minus 1 over 3. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
And this is the right hand side is equal to 9. So now this thing will go to right side. And therefore your A becomes as equal to minus 27. This became your first answer. Very good, very clear, no?
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to find the final answer, sum of 10 terms of that series. So the formula for that is Sn is equal to A into R to the power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. We are going to find the first sum of first 10 terms. So n is equal to 10. And then A is equal to negative 27. Negative 27. And then R, your R is 2 over 3 to the power 10 minus 1 divided by R is 2 over 3 minus 1. This is equal to negative 27 and then 2 over 3 to the power 10 minus 1, and then denominator you will get as minus 1 over 3. Is it alright?
Yes, sir.
Now finally this number will go upside down. You write the reciprocal of this number because it is below the divisor sign. So then this will become as minus 3. When it goes up, it will come as minus 3. So this will become minus 27 into minus 3. And then this part, it is up to you because the degree is quite high. Okay? So we can simplify because you are using calculator, so you can simplify that part. But when we have to do it manually, we can leave it as it is also. If the powers are very, very high, then we can leave that exponential part as it is. So I am leaving this as it is for myself. 2 over 3 whole to the power 10 minus 1. And therefore, this minus minus will become plus. And 27 3 is 81. And therefore, the answer is 2 over 3 whole to the power 10 minus 1. Is it very clear? Yes, sir. Thank you. Question number 14. Question number 14. There are 3 terms in AP. The question says, 3 terms are in AP and their sum is 15. This is the first part of the question. There are 3 terms in AP and their sum is 15. So, we know how to assume the terms in AP. When we have odd number of terms, how do we assume? And when we have even number of terms also, how do we assume? In AP, I am reminding you. Right? If you remember, then this is how we used to assume when we have odd number of terms. We're keeping A as the middle term, and then we increase and then decrease by D. We get the terms. Is this okay? For odd number of terms. Now, according to the question, the sum of these 3 terms is 15. We will write it. According to question, sum of the 3 terms, that is A minus B plus A plus B is equal to 15. This is what the question says, right? And we wrote the equation, and after this we can see that these 2 can be simplified, cancel. So rest we have A plus A, therefore this is 3A is equal to 15, and therefore your A is equal to 5. A is equal to 5. Using the first statement we got the value of A. Now the question says, if 1 is added to the first term, then and 4 is added to second term, and the 19 added to third term. If we do so, if we add 1, 4 and 19 to first 3 terms respectively, then they turn into GP. Then they turn into GP. Is it okay? Yes. So let us write this and then see what happens. According to the question, the first term is A minus B, and here we add 1. Second term is A, we add here 4. Third term is A plus B, and we add 19. And according to question, they are in GP. They are in GP. You know what is the characteristic of GP? Yes, what is the property of GP? When the terms are in GP, then their common ratio is same. The common ratio is same. So we'll use that concept. We are going to write down the ratio of the consecutive term. But before that, already we have calculated the value of A. Why not have this here in this? We'll put the value of A in this, so that what will happen is the terms which are very, very used right now will become concise, will become small. Is it okay? So A is 5. So in the first term I am putting 5 minus B plus 1. Here it will become 5 plus 4. Here it will become 5 plus B plus 19. And we can say that this is in GP. We didn't do anything, we have just put the value of A, because that is already calculated. As a result, what happens is, the numbers will become, the terms will become small. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 minus B. This became your first term of the GP. 5 plus 4, 9. Now this became your GP. Second term of GP. Yes, and then third one is 5 and plus 19, 24. 24 plus D. And now still they are in GP. After this, we will use the concept of GP. We will now write down the common ratio because the numbers have become as small as possible. So then, it will become as 9 over 6 minus D is equal to 24 plus D over 9. Can we write like this? Yes. After this, we will simplify and calculate the value of D. We will get the value of D. So, continue this into this. 24 plus D into 6 minus d is equal to 9 into 9. 9 into 9. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
We continue now this calculation. 24 6 are 144. 24 into d minus d minus 24d. This into this 6d. D into minus d minus d square is equal to 81. Now this equation needs to be simplified because there are some like terms. There are some like terms. So those will be simplified. Plus my d square is negative. And this is the highest degree. If possible, we try to keep it as a positive. And as a result, I will shift all these things to right side. Only because of my d square, I want to shift everything to that side. So that my d square becomes positive. Other things I don't care. Is it alright?
Yes, sir.
Same time we will also simplify this. Before sending, we will simplify also this part. So since, keep in mind that we are going to send this all the things to right side. So what will be the change? This minus d square will become plus d square. D square. Minus 24d plus 6d will become minus 18d. And that minus 18d will go to that side, will become plus 18d. Plus 18d. 144 plus, this is positive. When this goes to that side, will become negative. So negative 144 and plus 81 minus 63 is equal to 0. You got this equation.
Yes, sir.
What type of equation is this?
Quadratic.
Quadratic. And how many terms are there? Trinomial. This is a trinomial. How do we factorize? By expanding the middle term. So we do that. So the product of the first and the last term is minus 63d square. Am I right? My factor is 21 into negative 3. 21 and negative 3 are the two factors because the product of these two will be same, right? And the difference of these two will be same as your middle term. 21 minus 3 is 18. So is it the right pair of factor?
Yes, sir.
So we are going to factorize now. This is d square. This is negative 3d plus 21d minus 63 is equal to 0. And therefore, we can say, now make them into pairs. D out, d minus 3, and this is plus 21. So d minus 3 is equal to 0. And therefore, d minus 3 and d plus sorry, this is d. This is d because d is common in this two, right? By mistake I wrote 6. Sorry. Now this is d plus 21 is equal to 0, and therefore your d is equal to 3 and minus 21. Is it okay? Yes. Now we have to find the three numbers. We have to find the three numbers, the numbers that we assumed in the beginning. And those numbers were a minus d, a and a plus d. Now the question is to write down those three numbers. Find out those three numbers. Is it alright? Here because we got a double value of d, so we are going to get two set of answers. We are going to get two set of answers. So first we will calculate when the d is equal to 3, and then we will calculate another set when d is equal to minus 21. So, if d is equal to 3, then your t1 will be equal to, that is first term, and that is equal to a minus d, and your a is 5, minus 3 is equal to 2. Then second term, t2 is equal to a, and a is only 5. And then third term, t3, a is what? A plus d, that is 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. You got one set of answers? We'll get another set of answers when if your d is negative 21. So T1, the first term is a minus d, and your a is 5. A minus d, a is 5 minus and minus 21. So this is equal to 26.
Yes, sir.
Am I very clear?
Yes, sir.
T2 is A and this is equal to just 5. And then likewise last T3 is equal to A plus B and your A is 5 and this is plus and then minus 21. This is equal to minus 16. Is this understood?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Thank you.